What's going on, Cubs fam? We are back for another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes Top 25 video, my friends. We've been doing this for almost 3 years now, rating the top characters in this game by poll, voted on by you guys. If you want to join my top 25 poll to make your voice heard on this, be sure to join my Discord server. Link is down below in the description so you can do that. And before we get into this list, I hope you guys will all be coming to my Twitch stream today. It's my 31st birthday today. We're gonna have a big party, play some Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and have just a ton of fun over there. All right, let's get right into the top 25 list. Cubs fam, we've got some newcomers this year, or this month, that I want to talk about. Some pretty cool stuff here. We got some new characters, obviously Jedi Luke, and we got a rework Darth Vader. Where are they going to show up on the list? I think you guys will be excited. All right, here we go. Starting with number 25, we have got Resistance Hero Finn. Finally getting the love he deserves. Resistance Hero Finn, definitely one of the best characters in that Rey team, and kind of a sleeper. I think a lot of people just, unless you're facing Galactic Legends, you don't realize just how dope he is under a Rey. All right, Darth Traya in at number 24. She's having some newfound use under these Darth Vader teams countering Rey. I know I actually got some use of her recently on my Twitch stream. I was able to finally beat a Galactic Legend, my first time ever. A little embarrassing that it took me this long, but I wasn't exactly trying until recently. So, all right, and then we've got Rex at number 23. C-3PO at number 22. Jedi Anakin in at number 21. Fives at 20. Brood Alpha at 19, Yoda coming in at 18, Han Solo at 16, and then for the top 10, rounding them out, we got Chewbacca in at number 16. Now, as we look at this portion of the list, I think, to me, probably one of the bigger characters to talk about is Rex, who actually dropped quite a bit. He was up in the top 20 last month, and now he's down into 23. I think a lot of that just kind of has to do with the turning of the tide right now. I think gas is becoming a little bit less valuable, so to speak. Even though Gas is still rated pretty high on this list himself, I think he's still a great character. We're seeing some of these other characters get a little bit more shine right now, which I think is great. We're really seeing, especially without this, without Darth Vader getting a nerf, which I was worried he would get a nerf. So far, no nerf, and it looks like maybe they're just gonna let it be, which is amazing. A lot of these other characters are getting a chance to shine right now, and we've got more of a balanced meta, I think, than I've seen in quite some time, which I think is really positive for the game. Even if I think probably Rey owners feel pretty slighted right now, and I don't blame them, frankly. I still think the overall game health is improving as a result. All right, that's all I got to say about the bottom 10 there. Let's get into the next group of 10. We have got Commander Luke at number 15, Bastila Fallen at 14, Padme is in at number 13. We've got General Kenobi up at number 12, Thrawn at number 11, Jedi Revan all the way down to number 10, one of his lowest ratings. Grievous is down to number 9. Wat Tambor at number 8, his highest rating yet. We got Darth Vader at number 7, and then number 6, Darth Revan. So Darth Vader shooting all the way up to the top 10. And is anybody going to debate this? He's beating both Galactic Legends. He might be one of the most valuable offensive characters in this game from a free-to-play perspective. Absolutely a character that you guys must have if you're going to be countering Galactic Legends and you're not, gonna have Galactic Legends. If you're doing it from a free-to-play standpoint or from a standpoint of Rebellion, like me, not farming Galactic Legends. Ain't nobody got time for that. So take him up to Relic. I took mine to Relic 4, and I am not freaking regretting it. It was an amazing feeling taking my Darth Vader against Rey and just mollywopping her. And when I say mollywopping her, it took me like 5 times to get it right. But by the time I got it right, it felt freaking amazing. Wat Tambor is another one to talk about. I think Wat it's just really great to see him get the love he deserves. He is the new Thrawn of this game. Thrawn used to be the character that was just the all-around best plug-and-play character in the game. That title is comfortably held by Wat Tambor now. Thrawn obviously not too far back. He's at number 11, and he still gets that, not as well. He's probably not quite as good as Wat Tambor. I think that this list gets it right, having Thrawn at number 11, Wat Tambor at number 8. I feel like that's a pretty accurate representation. But Thrawn, let's not forget how valuable he is with this Darth Vader counter against Rey. Being able to lay that fracture on Rey or Kylo, it's just a lot of these counters using Vader just aren't going to work unless you can lay that fracture over on the Galactic Legend. And so Thrawn increasing in value, I think. He's just one of those characters where Fracture, I feel like there's got to be a dev at CG, right? Somebody who designed Fracture who thinks, oh gosh, every time a new meta comes out, they're like, oh, Fracture's going to do something with this. Fracture's going to do something with this. Oh my gosh, what were we thinking? Because it's just that ability just continues to find so much use in this game. And so anyway, other than that, it's interesting to see Grievous, one of his lowest ratings yet. Darth Revan all the way down to number 6. I think that's notable as well. Padme at number 13. Commander Luke cleared down at number 15. He's kind of been fluctuating in the top 20, going up and down. He has less use, and then he has more use and less use. I think he really saw a lot of use against Gas when that first came out, and now he's kind of a little bit on a decline a bit now, but a lot of people obviously want to farm him for Jedi Luke. This list is not gauging if you need them, it's just gauging how good they are in the game. However, all right, let's get back to the list. Now it is time, my friends, to talk about the top 5 in the game. Starting with number 5, we have got Jedi Luke. He made it all the way up to number 5. Jedi Luke, it's really poetic almost seeing Jedi Luke and Darth Vader so close to each other now. Darth Malak in at number 4. General Skywalker still holds strong at number 3. And then we got Rey at number 2 and Kylo at number 1. Let me move my camera here so you can see those. Sorry about that. I forgot that I had that over there. And so a lot of thoughts about this. So again, number 5, Jedi Luke. 4, Darth Malak. 3, General Skywalker. Rey and Kylo in at numbers 2 and 1 respectively. Now, I really think that this top 5 is close to right, although in my humble opinion, General Skywalker is not the number 3 character in this game. I just feel like there is a lot more use for other characters right now. General Skywalker, the thing that would probably maybe push favor over to him is just how much he can solo in this game. That might be where I'm wrong, because there's just so many teams you can throw only Gas against and do very well. But I think it's really notable that Gas isn't what a lot of people are using to beat Galactic Legends. There are Gas teams that can do it, but I think that the more valuable counter, in my view, is Darth Vader right now. And so, I don't know. As I'm talking about it, I'm kind of going back and forth. Maybe he should be number 3, but I feel like he's a lot less valuable than he used to be. With a lot of these new changes that have come with Jedi Luke, with Darth Vader's rework, etc. I almost want to give that 3rd spot to Jedi Luke. It's a bit hard to do it because Jedi Luke isn't comfortably beating Galactic Legends as a leader. And so, really, Galactic Legend, Kylo, and Rey definitively at number 1 and number 2. You almost want to knock Rey down, almost, because she's just so easily beat by a lot of these Vader teams. I think a lot of Rey owners might feel slighted by that, as I already mentioned. But Kylo, definitively number 1 in this game, especially when you put him in a full First Order team right now. Great way to kind of nerf that turn meter gain that you get from Galactic or from Darth Vader. That just takes that counter and just slaps it around. And so Kylo and Rey, best defensive characters in this game, and I think that's what the pollsters really value as they rate these lists, you know, month in and month out, is what are the best defensive characters in the game, because a lot of teams can do well on offense, and I think that's why Vader's getting a lot of love here, because he's great on offense right now. But how are they going to do on defense? That's a big kicker, a huge kicker in this game right now, and those Galactic Legends, that's just definitively going to be the best defensive characters in the game. And so, anyway, what do you guys think about the list? I am pretty happy with this list. I think that the pollsters pretty much got it right. I'm a little hesitant about Gas, but the more I think about it, I think maybe Gas is right. I don't know. I just feel like he's kind of diminished in use. Darth Malak, Jedi Luke, Darth Revan, Jedi Revan, Darth Vader, Wat Tambor, Grievous, Jedi Revan rounds out the top 10. You can see the rest of it right now. So fill up the comments below. How would you rate this differently? And do you want to vote? Is something wrong here? If so, freaking come vote. Let your voice be heard. on the poll next month. Come join the Discord server and reach out to one of my mods, and we'll see about bringing you on the list for next month. We do just need to kind of make sure that you at least somewhat know what you're talking about. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and drop a like. And as always, my brothers, don't forget